Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone. It's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. How are we all doing? Okay, baby, they can hear you. So sorry, guys. I have my little pumpkin right beside me. So you will be hearing his voice in and out. Just pardon me, you know. Are we live now? What happened? Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. You want to join my video? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Jumak, how are you? How are you, BR Nigeria? Good afternoon, everyone. How we doing? It's a beautiful Friday. That's my little pumpkin. Okay, yes, we're doing this video together, so don't mind me. So that's the joy of motherhood. So bear with us. How we all doing? I don't know, it's 12:10. I know, right? It's 12:10. So I don't know. I don't plan to stay long here though. But I just want us to talk. Let's talk. How have we been taking care of ourselves? That's the cocoa of coming online. Good afternoon, my brother. I thought you wanted to come online with me. Oh, I don't know. Let's give, I don't know, allow a few more people to come online. Let's see. So, how is our day going? Day is almost over in Nigeria and probably in Europe. But over here in America, the day is still very young, very, very young. So, how are we doing? How is our Friday going? What is the plan for the weekend? You know, what is our self-care goal for this weekend? You know, let's talk. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world. How have you been coping? What is your coping strategies? Let's talk. Hey, see my Woli. I see you. Hey, see my Woli. My Woli. I see you right there. Sis, how you doing? Good afternoon. Oba is saying hello too. Oba is saying hello to everyone. How's our weekend going? Over here, our weekend is going slowly, but I don't know. Ask me, what have I done today? I don't even know. But we're in the weekend mood already, so it's okay. So how is our weekend going? You know, I want us to talk about how we've been. We love you right back. How we've been coping, how we've been taking care of ourselves. How have we been coping? How have we been handling life situations? What has been our coping skills, you know. I hope we are taking care of ourselves, you know. What are your self-care goals? It's very important. Sis, don't keep me with this love, oh. Don't keep me with this love, oh. You know, so how have we been doing? You know, my Niger people, I was thinking my Niger people would go to Wale here, oh. You know. You see me? Okay, baby. Okay. They can hear you. You know? Yes, but this is not Baba. It's very important for us to take care of ourselves. You know, I know life is full of ups and downs. Life is not balanced. So they say. Life is not balanced, but amidst that, we need to take care of ourselves. Self-care should be our number one priority. You know, loving yourself. It should all be all about you before anything. I'm not saying don't love your kids, or love your kids because they're part of you. They're actually your word. So yes, they're there, but you still have to take care of yourself. We have to take care of our mental state, physical, and our spiritual. You know, it's an holistic word. It has to balance mental, physical, and spiritual. So let's talk about physical. I'm here for the physical and the mental. How have we been taking care of that? You know, when life throws situations at you, how have you been dealing with it? Are we hoping? Are we dwelling in it? Are we looking for solutions, or are we allowing the situation to get to us and probably drive us into depression? Or are we looking for solution? You know, good day, my brother, and welcome. Thanks for joining me. You know, I wish people would, oh boy, I wish people would join me on this video. I just want us to talk. How have you been coping? You know, I can learn from you, you can learn from me, you know. How to handle life situation is part of self-care, you know. It's just part of self-care. How do we handle life situation? Any situation, any. You know, do we find solution? Do we talk about it? Do we dwell in it? You know, do we allow the situation to take the good parts? I'm sorry, guys. See, this my engineer that is here. I don't know. You know, so I'm sorry about that. So I just want to know how people are coping with challenges, with situation. I would love to learn, and I would love people to learn from me too. You know, we have different coping strategies. The way I cope with life is definitely different from the way you cope with life. Things that will happen to me that I will probably overlook it might be the things that will happen to you and you won't be able to get out of it. So it all depends. So I would love to learn, you know, but most importantly, how are we coping? What are your self-care goals? You know, every year, I said this in my first video this year, we do New Year resolution that we don't even achieve, you know. But when we set goals for ourselves, yeah, we'll go like from 1 to 3. We'll see if we can achieve it. Like set an attainable goal of the goals that you know you can attain, attainable goals for ourselves, which I believe our self-care should be the number one on that list, on our to-do list for this year. Taking care of yourself, especially your mental the mental health, the mental state. The mental state is very, 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 very important, our mental state. Without this mental state, we can't function. We cannot function properly. We can't function properly. If your mental state is disturbed, if there is an issue with our mental state, there's no way we can function right. If we allow the situation and challenges of life to get to us and drag us into depression, and then, because depression is fundamental, whether I would like it or not. And the Nigerian people will say, what is depression like? It's a lie. Everybody lo Everybody lo But the way we cope with life challenges is different. But we all have, or we all at some point in our lives that we face one or two or three or whatever challenges that we just don't know how to get out of it. Then we start thinking. You see a lot of people, they'll tell you, oh, this person died. And lately that has been in the news. People just dying in their sleep. People just collapsing and dying up and down. You're wondering why? What's going on with them? But I saw her yesterday. I saw him yesterday. You don't know what's going on. The stress, even the life itself is too stressful. Life, gone. This life is way too stressful. So how do we deal with the stress of life so it won't affect our mental state? How? Bobo, this is not TV. This is not TV, baby. That's okay. How do we do? I'm sorry, guys. My baby thought this phone is a TV, so he's trying to use remote to control it. Yes, life is too short, my brother. Very short. Very, very short. Very, very short. A lot of people go through it. A lot of people have developed hypertension, which is a silent killer that they don't even know that they have. I know, goddess, that they don't even know that they have high blood pressure. They don't, because it's a silent killer. It won't even give you signs or symptoms. It will not. Maybe sometimes people will experience headache. Headache is just a general symptom. And especially my people in Nigeria, I'm sorry to keep saying my people in Nigeria, that will, thank you, my sister, else as well, that would love to self-medicate every little thing. Headache will write in the pharmacy buying paracetamol or Panadol. If your headache is persistent, if that symptoms is persistent, you want to go and do a proper checkup, not self-medicating yourself. Hypertension, ejeriru, oh my, silent killer, is a very silent killer that go unnoticed. Yes, we have to take our health as extreme priority. It should be our number one thing. Number one thing on our, when we're doing our, I don't know, for people that knows about economics, there's something called scale of preference. So when you're doing your scale of preference, you go by priority. So our health, self-care should be number one on that scale of preference. Yes, my brother, self-medication is a no. It's just a no. Kama loma fear tesile loma palapa. You're taking Panadol every minute, Alabukun every minute, Daga every minute. You know, you're taking, I don't know, you think it's just headache. You think I'm just stressed. Why don't you go check yourself? Go do a proper checkup. It might be hypertension, maybe a Jerry Rooney. A lot of people have it, but they don't know they have it. And then the stress, the sleepless night, because when you don't have adequate sleep, it's a problem. I know some people have that as a problem. There's actually a medical condition for that. It's called insomnia. Insomnia is found what you call so sleep deprivation, like they have to take medication, and what call that medical condition. It's not good too, because the brain has been working 24 hours, only like to rest. And when the brain about to rest, it's a problem. It's a problem too. So what I'm saying here in essence is, let's take care of ourselves. Let's prioritize our self-care. I know people will say, oh, well, they don't have money. They have not eaten. They have not, even if you have money, is more important for some people. The ashwabi, the gele, the makeup is more important for some people. They'll rather spend money on those useless things, because I call it useless, than spending money on themselves. Like once a year, at least start from somewhere. Once a year, go find money, go do a proper checkup, check yourself, check your heart, check your kidney, check your intestine. You know, if you are stressed, health is wealth. If you are stressed, go for massage. You know, go to a well-relaxed place. You know, where you can visualize nature, you know, where the serenity is welcoming. You know, everything is not money all the time. Sometimes you just have to walk away from that trouble. You know, when you have troubles around you, you just have to walk away, learn to walk away from the troubles and find a resolution. But people prefer to spend money on unnecessary things, you know, unnecessary things. Spend money on yourself. Invest in yourself. It's an investment. When you spend money on yourself, when you take care of yourself, you are investing in yourself. If you don't, let's take for example, if you have a car and you're not doing the maintenance, maybe the recommended time frame for the maintenance is like every 6 months or every 3 months or every whatever mileage, and you refuse to do it because the car is still good, the car is still driving. Anytime you put the key in, it will start, you know, and you just feel, well, the car is still. Yes, good health is good life. Thank you. It's part of investment. When you invest, it's like you invest in a business and you see the money accruing, you know, you feel good. It's the same thing. When you invest in yourself, you feel good within yourself. People will start asking you, you're looking more younger, you're glowing, you're radiating, like people will start asking questions. It's because you're investing in yourself. You're spending money on yourself. Saba for war, I show my yada. Show my yada. Eat good food. In Kote Baje, eat good food. Yes, boo-boo. Even if you don't have enough money, that little money that you have, ensure that you eat good food. Good food. You know? That's okay. Oh, People see it as a waste when they see going to doctor, going to do your own checkup. Your own, your body, your body, no fellow checkup, but they see it as a waste. They see it as if they're wasting money. They're just going to dash doctor money. Hey, you're not going to dash doctor money. You're just investing in yourself. My brother says some people pay money on showbiz, 5G, over and bed, and health, medication, and maintenance. Thank you. I mentioned it earlier. Over and bed, kayagili, kalo makeup, ka kunjuton kadabiri, baby Kingsway. You know, yes, it's good to look good. Looking good is a good business, but just don't look good from the outwardly. Look good from inwardly. It's like I was giving an example right earlier about a car, right? A car that you have and you're not maintaining it well. Yes, you can, if you like, you can go and remove the paint that is on that car, give it a new paint, you know, make it look brand new from outside, right? But the engine is crying for help, you know, the radiator is crying for help and you're ignoring it. One day the engine will stop working, the radiator will stop working, but the body will still keep shining, you know, but the car won't be able to move. Does it make sense? It does not. But when you service the car, when you're top of the maintenance of the car, you will enjoy driving the car, because then you rest assured that the car is in good condition. It's the same thing is applicable to us too. It's applicable to us. When you take care of you, regardless of money, you don't need a whole lot of fortune. You don't need a whole lot of fortune to take care of yourself. You don't. How people will think it's only people that have money, that's those people that go to doctor. No, you don't need fortune to go see doctor. How much are they doing makeup in Nigeria? Maybe the cheapest is 5,000 per party. But one party, they fell by one Owambe, you know. And some people in a weekend, they can attend like 3-4 Owambes, you know, different gillies, different ashwebi. Why don't you just keep one Owambe for a month, gather that money, and go invest it in yourself? Go take care of yourself from within. Even if you have little, make sure that the food that you're going to put in your stomach is good food. Good food. Let's prioritize our health. Not only seeing the doctor, you know, I'm not here to just preach going to the doctor alone. Like I said before, the beginning of this video, when the situation of life arises, how do you manage it? Now, another thing is surround yourself with positive-minded people. People that see good things in you. Because if you surround yourself with toxic people, trust me, you will lose it. It's going to affect your mental and physical, well, maybe I'll say, and spiritual state. So try to surround yourself with positive-minded people. When you have a group of friends that all they talk about is negative, they don't see any good things at all. Even when you are pointing out that something positive from a situation, but all they see is negative. They don't even believe in you. You know, even when you know you have potential and they don't see it in you, all they see is that all they do is to talk down on you, you know, to bring down your spirit. You want to stay away from such friends. That is not good for you at all. It's part of self-care. It's called self-care. When family matters arise and it's causing you your sleep, you can't sleep. You need to take a deep breath. Walk away from that situation. You know, when arguments arise between you and your partner, take a walk. Take a walk, take a deep breath, you know, and find a common ground. But you want to walk away from troubles, honestly. When you are in an abusive relationship, I'm not here to even come and talk about marriage, but when you are in an abusive relationship, it's going to affect your self-care. It's going to affect you physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. Altogether, it will affect that. You want to take a walk. You just want to take a walk. Anything that will affect your peace of mind, oh my goodness, take a walk. Sometimes it's good to take a walk, maybe for a little period of time, reevaluate the situation, strategize, look for solution, look for resolution. If you feel like there is a solution, why not walk towards it? Dwelling in a situation that can kill you is not, and it will never be a solution. Any situation that will not give you peace of mind, any situation that will not give you peace of mind, please take a walk. Take a walk. Please. I just said any situation, any at all. Take a walk. Take a few steps back. Reevaluate the situation. Re-strategize. Look for answers. If you need to talk to therapists, why not? If you need to talk to counselors, why not? You know, you need to do something for yourself. Please, I want us to prioritize our self-care. It's very important, very, very important, very, very important. It's not selfish. You know, even if you have kids, to take care of your kids, you need to take care of yourself first. You need to be in a good state. When I said in a good state, I mean in a good holistic state. Holistic means your physical, your emotions, and spiritual. 3, your mental, everything together is called holistic. Everything together, all in one. You cannot exclude one. It has to balance. So please, maybe on my next video, I don't know, but I'll put it out there. Maybe on my next video, I know we have a lot of single moms out there, a lot of single moms out there, you know, a lot of single moms out there that are struggling. Don't get me wrong, I know we have single fathers too, but that population is not as big as the single moms. Now, the unfortunate part of that is that most of the single moms are not self-sufficient. They are not independent. They don't have business, jobs. They don't have anything to fall back on. They don't have anything to survive on. It's a sad story. You know, it's a sad story. I'm not here to mock anyone, and I'm not here to laugh at anyone, but it's a situation that I would love for us to talk about. What is the way out? You know, I'm not sure if women are still doing this, that they want to be a full housewife, this full housewife shenanigans. I want to be a full housewife. My husband asked me not to work, you know. I just want females, I don't know, if you come across this video, if you're interested in that particular topic, what is the way out? What can we do to not to eradicate being a single mom? At least, what can you do as a single mom, or before you become a single mom, you know, to support yourself, so you will not become a liability to yourself. You will not become a liability to the community. You will not become a liability to your family. You will not become a liability to even your children. Even if you're still married, you don't want to be a liability to your husband. Yes, your husband said don't work. Be a full housewife. It's okay. It's a good thing to be a full housewife. But I would think you want to have some investment. You want to have some reasonable amount of money in your bank account. Just to support you in case of any eventuality. We don't know tomorrow. We don't even know what's going to happen in the next 1 minute. We don't know. But this situation of single moms becoming a liability, becoming, I don't know, like becoming, I don't want, permit me to say this, beggars, begging to feed their kids, begging to live life has to stop. It just has to stop. Something has to be done. Yorùbá sọ wípé àti kékeré ni wọ́n ti máa ń pẹ̀ka àrókò. Tí ó bá dàgbà tán, ẹbọ ló máa gbà. So now, láti kékeré, at least from the foundation of your marriage, foundation of your relationship, ni ó yẹ kí conversation of, okay, so what do you want to do? Or maybe, I know Nigeria, there's no job, you know. I know people are learning vocational skills, you know, to support themselves. A lot of people are struggling. And I say, I doff my cap for you guys, both male and females that are struggling really hard to make ends meet. I doff my cap for you guys, you know. Regardless of the situation, you guys are still making something out of it. Now, but my single moms, and let me tell you, I have been there. Yes, I am not ashamed to say it. I have been there. But I'm somebody that do not give up. I'm a go-getter, if you understand. So now, let's talk about this issue of single moms not being self-sufficient. I know my friend Jimak has had this conversation before on a platform, and I will even be glad to bring her on, maybe on next video. I would love to bring her on so we can, I would love, Jimak, I know you're back on. I was talking about single moms becoming, I don't know, professional beggars online. Single moms not being sufficient, you know, they're not being independent. They don't have anything to support them, to take care of their kids, talk less of taking care of themselves. So like, what is the way out? So I was saying, maybe in the next, I don't know, next video, or maybe randomly, I would love for us to come online, and I would just love for some single mothers, single mothers that are not ashamed of being single, because you are heroes. Honestly, you are, and you should be proud of yourself. But let's come on. I want us to come and talk. You know, how did we get to the level of not being self-sufficient? How did we get to that? Yes, thank you, my sister. How did we get to that level that we cannot, I don't know, support ourselves? How? Because I want to believe if we plan it from day one, you know, and don't get me wrong, like I said before, we don't know tomorrow. Things change. situation happens, life happens. So I know all that. But let's talk. What is the way out? How did we arrive at that? I'm a proud mom of 3. And when you come into my DMs telling me you are a single mom, trust me, I know the story. I know the story. I've been there. Yes. I have been there. You understand? So, but let's talk. Let's talk. What is the way out? How can we, I don't know, if saying eradicate is the right word here, I don't know if we can eradicate this. Or maybe, how can we reduce this? Because it's becoming the norm in our society. It's becoming the norm. Women are powerful. Women are brilliant. Women are supernatural human beings. Women are brainers. Women, we make things happen. So being a single mom, you're right, Jumoke. You're very right. Using a single mom as an excuse is ridiculous. We have to do better. Women, we can turn the whole world around. We can. We have the ability and the capability. It's naturally given to us. Naturally. You know, when they say it's ability, not ability, it's ability. Naturally given to us. You know? So how? I would love for us to have the discussion to talk about it. It's part of self-care too. It's part of self-care and wellness. How did we arrive at this? What is the way out? What can we do? You know, what can we do? Women supporting women. Okay, so let's talk. How can we support each other? What is the way out? But first of all, before we can even talk about a solution, how did we arrive at this? How? Are we planning from the foundation? Or we don't even have plans at all? We just go into relationship blindly. Or we go with the words of mouth. My husband says, I think we should be learning. We should be learning from the situation. You don't have to wait till something happens to you. You can learn from people around you. So please, I would love for us, if you're interested in this topic, see, I have my superwoman, Jumak. I have it right here. You know, everything about, what is it called? Sex, relationship, marriage. If you haven't joined Jumak G-Spot, you are missing. It's part of self-care. It's part of wellness. If you are lacking in your marriage, if sex is the problem, you cannot discuss sex. You want to run to Jumak G-Spot. You are missing a lot. It's part of self-care. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your sexual life, taking care of your marriage, taking care of your body. So I would love to come online. I don't know when. Let's see if people are interested in that topic, but it's a must to discuss, actually. It's part of self-care. So thank you, everyone. Share the video. Don't mind all these distraction. It's my baby. That's my husband, my baby. That's the king in our house. So we have to respect the king. Oriade, we can't stop him from, you know, exactly. So we can't stop him. It's part of this whole family too, you know. So, and we have to attend to him. It's a must. So, and so that is very Oriade. We have to first of all take care of Oriade before you take care of other business. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Please share, invite your friends, but most importantly, I would love for all the single women on this platform. and other platforms. Let's come together. Let's dialogue. Let's rub minds. Let's talk. Let's find a way out of this. Let's find a way out of this. I would love to support you, and I know you would love to support me as well. Jumac is here too. Jumac is always advocating for women. She's always doing that. So we are here to do that. Thank you, everybody. My brother, thank you so much for the love. I'm just gonna give you a shout out to Real One Babalola TV. Thank you so much. I love you. I know we've not met one-on-one, but I love you. I love you. I love you with every fiber in me, because you're somebody that is always celebrating people. You're always celebrating people. Whether you know them or you don't know them, you celebrate their success, and that is what life should be about. It's part of self-care too. So thank you, my brother. Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing, and I know the sky is just the beginning for you. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed weekend. Bye.